I am not doing this for the dawah and for the views. My people are fighting for their survival. Because you just came and attacked me. You just came and said, how do I sleep at night? How do you sleep? Not well, Adnan, not well, because my family have been butchered.
I do not support Hamas. I do not support any.
Call Hamas terrorists. Call them terrorists. Call them terrorists.
You're not going to intimidate
me. I am not.
I am not in Palestine.
You
can't brutalize me.
Every Muslim in this park, if they truly believed in the deen, if they truly submitted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they would make takbir on these. Instead, they cheerfully for them. They sit for them.
That was always the implicit understanding, was a two-state solution, which I think is what was promised by the international community for decades, yeah? But never reached fruition for reasons I found a bit suspect, but anyway.
What about you? Tell us about you.
I was surprised to go on the march and discover a lot of people now seem to want a one-state solution, which
they've always wanted on the Palestinian.
Well, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, no. If you look at the Palestinians on the
guys,
we're having a nice, respectful grown-up. The grown-ups are in the room.
Okay.
So to respond, if you look at the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, who are the main organisers of all the marches you've been on, their logo is from the river to the sea. It's all of British mandatory Palestine.
Which can be interpreted two ways.
How can that be interpreted any other way than one state?
Sometimes they just mean the liberation and fair play for Palestinians.
So it doesn't say Palestinians, it doesn't say free Palestinians, it says free Palestine, the place.
Okay, I think you might, to an extent, I'm looking at the spirit of the marches, and I know that in the marches I've gone on, a lot of them were two-state, and they didn't mean that they wanted to eradicate the state of Israel, they just wanted statehood granted to Palestinians as well. Would you agree that's the optimum solution, or what do you see as an option?
So I used to be an advocate for the two-state solution. On the 7th of October, when Hamas crossed over and raped murdered babies, raped women and girls, I visited the sites of the massacre. You can go on my YouTube channel, Israel Advocacy Movement, and see me at Kisufim, see me at Sderot. You can see me visiting. I watched the 45-minute press screening of the massacre. I looked at a girl who was the same age as my daughter, wearing an almost identical dress to my daughter, with a bullet hole in her heart. They came into our communities, they raped and they murdered. Just two nights ago, Palestinians in the moderate West Bank lynched publicly two Palestinians they suspected of collaborating with the Israelis. The crowds were jubilant as they were stamping on their heads, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because SOCO will get taken down, but this was Palestinians on Palestinians.
Sure.
We saw what they did to Jews.
Sure.
So for me, on the 7th of October, the two-state solution died. Now, in a future world where maybe the Emiratis and the Saudis replace the Iranians, and the half of the population that has been in Gaza that's been raised in Hamas schools where they've been raised to hate Jews, if an alternative can be provided by the Saudis and a new culture and it can be shaped amongst the Palestinians today, then potentially there could be a two-state solution. But are you telling me that the government of Gaza, the savages that murdered, that I've seen with my own eyes, I've stood on the ashes of a family that was burned to death, are you telling me that these people are the government that's going to take and govern this state and there's going to be peace?
I'm telling you that two options which seem to be on the table are one state or two states.
Yeah, answer my question. The government of Hamas, government of Gaza.
Hang on. I asked you a question because you did you guys.
Alhamdulillah, all things considered. Pardon?
How do you sleep at night?
Adnan, we'll speak another day. I'm doing this conversation.
How do you sleep at night?
How do you sleep at night?
I sleep peacefully.
Good.
My conscience is very clear.
I don't sleep well because my family's being slaughtered. My family's being slaughtered, so I don't sleep well, Adnan. I do not sleep as well as you. I am not doing this for the dawah and for the views. My people are fighting for their survival. Because you just came and attacked me. You just came and said, how do I sleep at night? How do you sleep? Not well, Adnan, not well, because my family are being butchered.
You are a
Adnan, we're having a conversation, and you are
a supporter of the Zionist terrorist state of Israel. Okay? And how do you
I am a
support
proud Zionist. You support terrorists. You support.
I don't.
Condemn Hamas. Condemn Hamas.
I do not support Hamas. I do not support any.
Call Hamas terrorists. Call them terrorists. Call them terrorists.
Wait.
Call Hamas terrorists. Anyway, Adnan, we're having a conversation. We'll talk another time, Adnan. Adnan, we're in the middle of a conversation.
You're a supporter of Israel, right?
spirit. I'm a supporter of Palestine.
And Israel.
Two-state solution.
And Israel.
Adnan wants every Jew to be his dhimmi.
Two-state solution.
Adnan wants every Jew to be his dhimmi. Be aware of that.
No.
Be aware of that. Adnan will talk another day, and we'll talk about whether you want me
If
to
you
be
have
his
the
dhimmi.
balls to talk to me now about
No, I'm
this.
talking to you.
About this now. Talk to me now. No, wait.
There's a queue.
There's a queue, Adnan. We're not in the caliphate now. Form a queue. Form a queue, Adnan. Form a queue. Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push
He
me.
wants this. He wants this. He wants this.
What you look
He
at him
wants you
pushing
to be
me around.
critical. No.
Do not cower.
Brother,
We do
brother,
not cower
brother,
anymore.
can you move?
The Jews do not cower and bend the knee anymore.
Can you back off?
We do not bend the knee to these guys.
Back off. Back off. This is the game. This is the game this guy plays. He gets a little push. He starts playing victim. Oh, I got pushed. I got pushed. I got killed. Okay, don't give him that. Okay.
I'm trying to fight.
Don't push him. Don't touch him. Back off, please. Brother, back off. Brother, back off. Because if you touch him, he's going to say, I got pushed. I got pushed. He's going to cry baby.
Look.
He's a cry baby. Okay.
Rama Mas.
With respect.
Rama Mas.
Just like
Daeshi dog. Shaitan. Shaitan.
Hey, listen, can you decide who you want to talk to?
I'm about to talk to you.
Once you finish with him,
He's
come and talk
decided
to
he
me.
wants to talk to you.
Adnan, we'll do it online, away from the crowd.
No.
Your man-
No.
See, he's afraid to debate by himself. I said online, by
I'm here.
yourself, away from the crowd.
If you-
No, I need all my boys. No.
Where are my
Me and
boys?
my Adnan,
Where
debate
are-
me online.
Where-
Debate me
Why- why
online.
you debate me like this?
Debate me
Why you
online.
debate me like this?
Debate me online.
Why?
Debate me
You're
online.
not going to intimidate
Debate
me.
me online.
I am not.
Debate me
I am
online.
not in Palestine.
Debate me
You
online.
can't brutalize
Debate me
me.
online.
You can't kill me. You can't kill my children. I'm not in Palestine. I'm not in Palestine. Okay? You can't do that to me. I'm in London.
Free
There is law
Palestine.
here. There is law here. It's not Israel. There
Free
is law here.
Palestine.
Okay? There is law
Free
here.
Palestine.
There is law here. You can't intimidate me. Being a
And
Zionist thug.
I'm not intimidating.
Being a Zionist
Yeah,
thug.
one
Okay.
Jew can't
Okay.
intimidate him.
Okay, this is, he's not a Jew.
There's one
He's not a
face
Jew.
and it's
He is
surrounded by a
tarnishing,
crowd.
he's tarnishing the
I
name
know
of
not a
Jesus.
Jew.
He's not a Jew.
Munafik.
He's not a Jew.
Munafik.
I don't believe he's a Jew.
Munafik.
I keep from
Munafik.
Zionism has been condemned by Jewish rabbis. By all
Name one.
serious
Name
rabbis.
one. Name one. Name one rabbi.
Go on.
Name one rabbi.
Go on.
Name one rabbi.
I will.
Name one rabbi.
I will.
Name one rabbi.
I will.
Can you cut the chanting shit? Can we have a conversation?
Okay. Now,
Adnan, I'm talking to him. We debate online.
now the Zionist
Adnan.
coward, the Zionist coward Joseph is running away from me. The Zionist coward,
Debate
they can
online.
There's a
Debate
can only
online.
bomb
There's a
children.
queue.
They can only send rockets to children. This is what they can do. They can't debate. They can't have a conversation. They cannot have an
trying.
honest
We're
conversation.
having a
They can
conversation.
only.
We are
They can
trying.
only. They can only kill children. They can only kill children. These people, Zionists like him, Zionists like him,
Debate me
can
online.
only kill children. They cannot talk. They are cowards.
We're trying
They
to
are
talk.
cowards.
We're trying to
They
talk.
can only kill children.
trying to talk.
Okay, they are child killers. They are child killers.
Your own
Zionists
point. You
are
are
child
disproving
killers.
your own point
Okay.
because you won't let
We
us
can
talk.
agree on is killing children is wrong. We can agree on this, yeah?
No, brother. Zionists are killing children. Okay,
Okay.
we
So
agree
we've
on
got
that.
to.
They don't. Tell him. Don't tell me. I haven't killed any children, and I don't condone the killing of any children. Okay, these people.
I'm trying to find.
He's a Zionist. He's a Zionist.
Okay, I'm trying to
He's a
find some
Zionist.
stuff.
And how can a Zionist
Okay.
walk around proudly
not
after
dope.
what Israel is doing? After what
I'm
Israel
trying to find some
it's
stuff
like
where to agree
ISIS. When ISIS
I
was
think
killing
you can
people,
start by finding
when
things
ISIS
to
was
agree
killing
on.
innocent people,
Then you
these
can move
people,
to things
they
you
were
disagree
running
on.
My
around.
question to you,
And now,
do you think
when
I
they
can
are
live
killing children, how
alongside
can he
people
have
like
the
this?
audacity to come
This
and
is just
stand
one
here?
Jew. Yeah?
You know,
And look
this
how
is the
they are.
point I'm asking. I'm asking
Do you
this
honest question? Do you think I can coexist with people like this? Do you think they would treat me well if they were my
I think
government?
if you guys put a bit more
Brother,
effort into
discussion.
having honest dialogue, yes. Okay? I think everybody paints their side as though they're 100% good or 100% bad. And you've got a complicated history here, and you've got to acknowledge the complexity.
Where's
When
the
I hear-
complication?
Where is the complexity in the Israel-Palestine situation?
Where is the
Hey,
complication?
ignore Adnan, he'll stop barking.
History is very
As
straightforward.
as a layman who doesn't know much, I'm under the illusion that the history of this since '48 has been a little bit complicated.
If you've ever read a book and you have half a bit of say I would agree with you.
They drove the Palestinians out.
These people will try and frame it as a
so why?
simple.
How is
So
that
you need to
complicated?
conduct conversations conversations as though it is morally complicated,
And I'm
and not as though it's
I want to ask him, if there was a Zionist,
Debate
if
me online,
there was an
Adnan.
ISIS fighter standing here, you wouldn't be giving him respect. You would be
Hold on,
condemning
hold
him. No, wait. You would not be talking to him like you're talking to this guy, because he's a Zionist sympathizer. He's a sympathizer of the state of
sympathizer, I'm a
Israel.
Zionist.
Okay, he's a Zionist. There you go. He's a Zionist. Okay, if there was an ISIS sympathizer
Majority
standing
of the
here,
Jews in the
okay,
world.
wait.
Well, then
I'm
let
asking
me
you a question.
deconstruct
He is
his
a-
position
if
through
there was-
debate,
there was-
if you would let me talk.
If there was-
but you won't let
They
me.
won't let
But
you
what I
talk.
will say is this.
If there was
I
an
respect
ISIS
Joseph for turning up at Speaker's Corner, surrounded by Muslims as a Jew shows courage.
no one's killing him. No one's
Not
doing
yet,
anything.
but
No
they
one's
could.
attacking him.
He's
No, they
endangering
couldn't.
himself, and I respect that.
Because
don't
no
lie.
Jew has ever
Don't
been
lie.
killed by a Muslim
Muslims
ever.
never have.
It's never happened. Adnan's right. No Jew has ever been killed by a
If you
Muslim.
start by at least acknowledging his courage in being here, you might get a dialogue going.
Okay.
Okay, you can acknowledge that.
Yes.
Congratulations, mate. That's a start.
I want to ask him.
Hamas are not Muslim. Hamas in Islam, it says you cannot murder a woman at war. You cannot murder a child at war. You cannot even chop down a tree in a time of war. Hamas butchered women. Hamas butchered children. Hamas are not Muslim. Every Muslim in this park, if they truly believed in the deen, if they truly submitted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they would make takbir on these. Instead, they cheerlead for them. They simp for them. It's disgusting.
Now I will
Adnan,
respond to that
Adnan,
very
we're
quickly.
talking online or not
very
at all?
quickly. Anyone who kills women and children, me and Joseph now today will agree that they are a bunch of pigs, they are a bunch of dogs, they are a bunch
If
of
they
terrorists.
murder.
Let's be
Murder.
consistent. Let's be consistent.
Murder.
Joseph will agree with me.
Every dead
Wait,
Palestinian
wait,
is on Hamas.
Joseph, stop
You're not as
barking.
smart as you think
Stop
you are,
barking.
Dan.
Stop
Every dead
barking.
Palestinian is on
Why would you
Hamas.
not let me talk? Let me talk now.
Because we're talking
I
online.
heard you.
I'm talking
Wait,
this.
wait.
You put it into the conversation because you want
Joseph
our
will agree.
credibility.
He will agree with me. Anyone who kills women and children in war, deliberately targeting them, is a pig, is a dog, is a terrorist. Yes or no? Agreed. 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 Watch him. Watch him. Shame. Shame. Shame on him.
Hang on, does that
Agreed. 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 Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed or no?
Yes.
Adnan, let me.
I'm not asking you.
Why
I'm
is
not a
Adnan
Zionist.
afraid to let the
I know
Zionists
it
speak?
includes
Why is
that.
You're
Adnan
not a
afraid to
Zionist.
let the
You're not a
Zionists speak?
Zionist.
I'm agreeing
I
with
said
you.
anyone. I said, are you listening? I said anyone.
therefore you
Anyone.
condemn Hamas, yeah?
Well, and hello, are you not listening?
I am.
We haven't heard you
Are you
condemn
deaf, dumb, and
Hamas.
blind?
If you say anyone, that means Hamas, yeah?
Anyone on this planet.
Right, he's condemning
Listen to
Hamas.
me.
He hasn't,
Anyone
though, he
on this planet.
Very careful, he's never said that.
Anyone on this
Which
planet.
includes
Anyone. Listen. Do you agree, Joseph?
So anyone that deliberately murders, intentionally, goes and looks at a child,
Fires
as an
rockets
example-
at civilian buildings.
Adnan, you allow me to speak?
Fires-
Adnan,
fires
I tell you what,
rockets.
Adnan, we speak online.
Let him talk.
Yes.
Let him talk.
Talk.
Bark.
Just
I'm
You
not
don't-
barking.
you
Talk.
are- You are barking.
Talk.
You're
let
literally
him
barking in my
answer.
face.
Let him
Talk.
answer your question.
You're meant to be an academic.
I feel sorry for you. You're not
I
talking
don't feel
now.
sorry for you.
You're not talking now, and everyone's watching.
So,
Everyone's watching.
When
You're not
Adnan's
talking
finished,
now.
when Adnan's finished listening to the sound of his own
Talk.
voice,
Why is it that I'm so clear on this?
so when
Why
Adnan's
is it
finished,
that I'm so clear on this?
Adnan,
Talk.
I'm trying to each time I open my mouth, you shouted
You
it.
can easily say I agree.
So allow me to answer?
He
I just said I did.
He doesn't agree.
I just
You
said.
haven't even let him finish yet.
He will explain.
You haven't even let him
Do you agree or not?
finish.
As a principle. As a principle.
principle, yes.
No,
As a principle,
you're
yes.
not Joseph. Are you name? Is your name
I'm
Joseph?
the guy who
Is
had
your
a
name
conversation
Joseph?
with
Is your name
him
Joseph?
before you put muscled in, okay?
Okay, wait. I'm asking the
So-
Zionist. I'm asking the Zionist. Do you agree?
should.
And everyone's watching that how difficult the Zionists find to condemn
The only reason it's
women and children. Does not include Christian Zionists. They include Christian Zionists.
The only reason it's difficult is because every time I open my mouth, Adnan starts barking.
No, I don't.
If you're quiet for 2
say I agree.
minutes,
You
I
can
can
say
respond.
I agree. You can say I agree. I will
Oh,
repeat
you
myself.
are? That's what I
Anyone,
thought you were. I'm trying
anyone
to
on
push
the
you.
planet who kills women
Dude, forget
and
it.
children
It's bogus.
is
It's totally
deliberately
bogus.
in
You
war,
know
is a
it.
pig,
Okay,
is a
if you
dog,
come this
and
close
is
to
a
me, I'm
terrorist.
going to move.
Do you agree?
You know that. Don't make out I'm
Do you agree?
It's a ridiculous argument.
Do you agree? Do you agree?
Rabotai.
Do you agree?
Allow me to
You
answer.
can just, but you can't say
Allow me
agree.
to answer. I can't
Do you
answer
agree?
because you keep talking.
You do agree? Do you agree?
Can I answer?
Do you agree?
Can I answer?
Just say, first say agree or
First,
not.
I agree. Second,
Agree.
now let me
Okay.
answer.
Answer.
Now let me answer.
So he agrees.
Yes.
He agrees.
Everybody.
He agrees. So Israelis.
Wait.
Israelis. Those Israelis.
Look how afraid he is to let me answer. Look how afraid he is to let me talk.
Go and
Go in
talk.
the chat, bro. These guys are
It's just depressing.
Talk.
Okay.
We're listening.
I don't need your permission first and foremost, Adnan.
We're listening.
I can talk.
We're listening.
And you-
Why are you shaking?
So why am I shaking?
Yeah, why are you shaking?
I'm not shaking.
You're getting red.
I'm getting red.
Yes.
Maybe I've got a ruddy
Why?
complexion.
I can understand why.
Look, he won't even know. I try to answer and he starts trying to threaten me by saying, why are you shaking? Why are you intimidated? Why are you red?
Am I threatening him?
It's cold.
Where's the threat?
Adnan,
This guy has
No more ad
a chip
hominem.
on his shoulder.
No more ad hominem. Joseph, what are you going to say? What do you have
Okay,
to say?
very, very, very simple. Adnan, I'm going to paint a scenario. I'm going to paint a scenario. And I want you to give me an honest answer and I'll give you my honest
Answer my
answer.
question.
I'm answering
Don't
you.
paint scenarios for me.
So I'm going to
I made my position very clear.
I'm going to answer. I'm
My
going to
position is
answer.
clear.
Let's go so we get
Adnan, why are you afraid to let me speak?
My position is anyone who kills women and children in war.
This is
is a dog
ridiculous.
that takes to the terrorist.
Anyone who intentionally kills. So can we just say that?
I already have several times. I've said I agree, I agree, I agree.
He agrees. He agrees.
And now you
He
allow.
agrees.
I've said it several times. I agree, and now allow me to.
So
Adnan, stop!
It's his turn.
Khalas!
So Joseph has just said the state of Israel is a terrorist state.
Oh, there's his checkmate. There's his checkmate. Wow, we did.
Takbir!
Shema Yisrael! Shema Yisrael! Shema Yisrael!
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Okay, your time, go on.
Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad! Hashem Echad! Hashem Echad!
Answer the question.
Okay. So to get back, I mean, you're the takbir guy. You started this.
I'm listening. I'm
Okay,
listening.
good. And then I'll get back to my dear friend here, and we'll have our conversation. But I'm going to answer you.
I'm not the one waffling and shaking. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, you're right, Adnan. I'm terrified. I'm very scared of you. You're such a big man. You're such a big, scary man with your 50 Muslims behind you. Okay.
Okay, answer the question.
So now to answer your question. I've said several times, consistently from the beginning, anyone who murders women and children deliberately is disgraceful, disgusting, and a shame on their people. A terrorist.
Terrorist.
It depends. It can be a terrorist. It can be say bad.
It depends. It depends.
Terrorism has a definition.
It depends.
The Nazis weren't terrorists. The Nazis weren't terrorists. The Nazis weren't the Nazis weren't terrorists.
No.
The Nazis weren't terrorists.
I say
No one looks at the Nazis and says terrorism.
I said Nazis were terrorists.
Okay, fine. You can change your words and
just
definitions
as
all you like.
Just as the Zionists are terrorists.
Great.
Same
Checkmate
thing.
again, Adnan. You're just
Same-
chucking out these checkmates left, right, and centre.
Yes, the world is watching.
You may have
the
your
world is
eyebrow.
watching. The world is watching.
So to
Everyone's
answer my
watching.
question, Adnan, I've answered every one of your questions. I've said
You
yes. I've literally said yes.
You just said it depends.
No, I said I agree. I said I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
But
Now
then it
answer my
depends.
question.
Yeah, but then it
I
depends.
don't run. Answer my question.
I don't-
What?
I don't
Answer my
run.
question. Look at me. Answer my question.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to kiss me.
Come on, Jay.
I don't swing that way, Adnan. You're a good-looking guy, but my wife's watching. Not interested. Not interested. My question is this, and I asked him before: if there is a man stood in front of you here, and he's got his child in front of him, and you've got your daughter in front of you, and you've got a daughter in front of you, and he starts shooting at you. Straight question. He's shooting at you, he's going to kill you or your daughter, would you shoot back? Now you know if you shoot back, you have the potential to kill him, but you may also tragically kill his daughter that he's placed in front of him. So my question to you, is that disgusting? Is that terrorism? Is that disgraceful? And would you shoot back?
Very good question. I will respond. I will respond. Very good question. I will respond. I will respond, and you will have to listen to my response.
Don't
Very
worry,
quick.
I'm not gonna
I won't
bark.
be long. If I walk into someone's house and drive the family into the toilet,
Yes, no, Adnan. Yes, no is what you said to me. Agree or disagree? That's what you just did to me for like half an hour.
I'm answering. If I walk into someone's house with a gun, with a lethal weapon, I drive this family into the toilet. I force them to drink from the sewer. I do not allow them to come out. And I tell them, you stay inside the toilet while I have a party with my family in the living room, and I take the bedroom and I watch the TV, I'm watching football and I'm having fun. I'm having parties. Wait. And then one of them comes out from the toilet and starts shooting things at me or throwing things at me. Okay? And then I start saying, this guy is a terrorist. This guy is a terrorist. He may well be a terrorist because you have made him a terrorist. You have made him so mad. You've made him so crazy. You've driven him so mad that he is now coming out and committing atrocities against me and my family. But there is a context. Why the hell is he in the toilet? Why am I drinking? Why am I forcing him? Why am I forcing him to drink from the sewer? Why am I? Okay, now he is a terrorist because he's attacking my children. He's attacking my family, right?
Would you shoot back?
But my question.
Would you shoot back?
And I would. Okay, so I would.
Would you shoot back? Yes or no? Yes, you would. You would.
I would. Because I'm the bigger terrorist.
You would shoot
yeah,
back.
yeah. Wait. Because I'm the aggressor. I walked into his house, forced him into the toilet. I'm already a terrorist. I'm already an aggressor. Okay.
Would you shoot back?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of a terrorist. Because of a terrorist, I would fight terror with terror. So I would shoot back. Yes. Just like Israel is shooting rockets into densely populated areas, deliberately killing children and targeting hospitals without any evidence. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is fighting terror with terror because those terrorists Israel is fighting are, firstly, they were made terrorists by the Israeli aggression, by Israeli apartheid, by Israeli oppression and the occupation of that land, and the genocide, repeated genocides for the last 70 years. So don't ignore the context. Don't ignore the context. Okay, so I say again, under any circumstances, anyone who kills women and children, under any circumstances, anyone who fights, anyone who shoots rockets into buildings and the hospitals is a terrorist, is a pig. Okay,
now I'm going to respond.
Anyone who sympathizes with them is also a pig.
Don't touch me, Adnan. Sorry. I'm not Now we heard from Adnan repeatedly say that he is a terrorist, but we haven't heard him once say that Hamas are terrorists. Are Hamas a terrorist? Say Hamas a terrorist. We heard you saying you are a terrorist. You said it again and again. Now say that Hamas are terrorists.
Say that Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is not a terrorist state. Now say Hamas are a terrorist.
I'm going to answer.
Say it. Very simple. Just say Hamas are terrorists. 3 words. 3 words.
I'm going to answer the question.
Well, you didn't answer the first question yet.
I'm going to answer the question. I'm saying.
Anyone. I know you haven't said Hamas. I've heard anyone. Say Hamas. Say Hamas.
Wait. My question is. Hamas. Is everyone listening? Hamas. Was it born of a vacuum?
It was born from Ikhwan Muslimin.
Okay, Ikhwan Muslimin. Okay, but what about Israel?
Muslim Brotherhood in Arabic.
What about Israeli oppression? What about 70 years of colonial settlers coming in driving?
Colonial settlers on your bike, mate. Yes. On your bike.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
No.
Shut the hell up.
Listen to me. Okay. No one here is your Jimmy.
You're not taking any jizya from me, Adnan.
Okay, now listen.
Stop trying to kiss men. It's haram. You tried to kiss me before. Now you try to kiss this boy here. It's haram.
Coming back to the conversation. My question is Israel a terrorist?
No.
Okay,
I'm answering your question.
Let me finish my question.
It's hard for you.
Let me finish my question.
Hamas terrorist, Israel not terrorist.
Let me finish my question.
You haven't answered any of mine yet. You haven't answered one of my questions, Adnan.
Gaza.
Can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion?
Are you guys listening?
Why don't you guys
have a debate?
Wait.
He's afraid to debate online. He needs his boys. He needs his boys.
Gaza. When I'm getting to Gaza, why do you want to interrupt now? Gaza is relevant. Gaza has been a concentration camp.
Nonsense! Listen to the tomfoolery. vocabulary. Because there's been a concentration camp. Concentration camps don't have one.